is I will pull a single card for each life path number, 1 through 9 and 11 and 22. And we'll just see what energy you have for this Sabbath, for today. What energy are you carrying with you today? And then we'll do something a little bit different as well. A little more different, I guess. I'm asking my higher self. I'm asking the higher selves of all those who will watch this reading, who will receive this message. I'm asking the higher selves of all those who fit this message. Communicate with us through these cards. I am asking the Divine Mother and Father, the Lord and Lady, God and Goddess. I am asking our angels, our ancestors, our spiritual guides, our passed on loved ones, all those who watch over us and want the best for us, all those who watch over us and want the best for us. Please and thank you. So today I would just like to ask, what is the reigning energy? What is the overall energy for individuals with a life path number of 1? I'm pulling one card for each life path number. We'll start with 1. So what is the reigning overall energy for each life path number, starting with 1? What is the reigning overall energy for those with a life path number of 1? Please and thank you. We have the Queen of Cups. What is the energy for those with a life path number of 2, please? And thank you. The Chariot. What is the energy we have for those with a life path number of 3, please? Don't worry, I'm going to go back and explain them and read them. Queen of Pentacles. What energy do we have for those with a life path number of 4, please? What energy do we have for those with a life path number of 4, please and thank you? 5 of Wands. Interesting. What energy do we have for those with a life path number of 5, please? What energy do we have for those with a life path number of 5, please? 6 of Cups. What energy do we have for those with a life path number of 6, please? What energy do we have for those with a life path number of 6, please? Thank you. 4 of Wands. What energy do we have for those with a life path number of 7, please? What energy do we have for those with a life path number of 7, please? And thank you. Knight of Pentacles. What energy do we have for those with a life path number of 8, please? What energy do we have for those with a life path number of 8, please? And thank you. 2 of Cups. What energy do we have for those with a life path number of 9, please? What energy do we have for those with a life path number of 9, please? And thank you. The Magician. What energy do we have for those with a life path number of 11, please? What energy do we have for those with a life path number of 11, please? And thank you. Knight of Cups. And last but never least, what energy do we have for those with a life path number of 22? What energy do we have for those with a life path number of 22, please? And thank you. Okay. Well, that one demanded to come out, so we're gonna have 2 for the 22. That makes sense. So Judgment, which as I was shuffling, it flipped over and I put it back in, and I was thinking, like, you wait till I pull it, and I was shuffling again, it just fell out. The same card. So we need Judgment. And then the one that I did pull is the Lovers. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at these. Messages. Let's see. Do we have anyone here who has questions or may have questions? Not at the moment. It is okay. So, Queen of Cups for life path number 1. Life path number 1, Queen of Cups. So the energy that you're carrying with you is a very sensual, nurturing energy. It's a very giving energy, but not, like I said, you're not pouring out more than you have to offer. There is this sense of intelligence underneath your ability to give. So you know how much to give, or you're going to know how much to give and when to set boundaries, when to stop. And these boundaries even are going to be gentle boundaries. It's never going to be I don't see a very harsh energy for you, life path number 1, which for you, for your type, is quite, it's not natural, or it's not the usual, I should say. Whatever's natural to you is natural to you, but it's not the usual. We have, with type 1s, they're usually very active, very straightforward, very wand-like energy. So having this nurturing, receptive Queen of Cups energy surround you, it might make you a little bit anxious, but I do feel you're gonna come through it just fine. You can't see these little feet that just landed on my shoulder. Hold on. I'm sorry for the distraction, but this is what's going on behind me. So yeah, this is a very soft, nurturing energy for you, which could make you feel a little bit out of sorts. But you're good. You're tidying up things. You're keeping things neat. You're just taking care of what needs to be taken care of. And I don't think it's a very anxious, excitable, or not. Like I said, you may feel some anxiety just because you're not used to it. But it's not like that excited, anxious energy. It's more, this just isn't your comfort zone. As comfortable as it is, your comfort zone is being uncomfortable. You may not be used to this sort of gentle softness, this wise protection and nurturing energy. So that's what I have for you, life path number 1. Life path number 2, we have the Chariot. So you're making choices and trying to decide which way you're going to go, what path you're going to take. I do feel that you're not quite sure yet. Hey, no violence. No violence. You're not quite sure yet which way you're going to take, but I do think you have some leads, you have some ideas. So it's really all about making that choice. So it's not like you're lost. It's not like you don't have any ideas. It's just you have a couple different ideas, and so you're trying to figure out which one is the best one. You know. How do I go back? So that's the energy I have for you. It's just right now you're working on making a choice, and I do believe that this choice is going to come fairly quickly. The decision that you make, I think. If I was doing a longer read, I'd pull more cards on this, because there just seems to be an unanswered question for you, and that's the kind of energy you're in right now. Life path number 3, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which sometimes when I see it, I do think of the Queen of Cups, and I think of the Empress. And the Empress is number 3 in the minor arcana. I do feel like there's just this sort of alignment for you, this grounding for you, this feeling abundant for you. Some of you, life path number 3s, are going to be making a lot of money over the next few weeks. Maybe more than you expected. You're going to be feeling a little bit luxurious, I should say, because I'm looking at these grapes here, and they're just giving me these vibes of laying back and eating grapes and having grapes dropped into your mouth. She's surrounded by an adult kitten and smaller kittens. So I do think that this could be something that you create, a business that you start, or something that you put out or started, and this is real Beltane energy for you. It's like your fruit is finally budding and flowering. And again, I'm feeling that it is very tidy and neat. There is a sense of fertility. We have bees here. So there's a sense of, like, again, maybe a business, like something you start, something you create that's going to bring you abundance and bring you like just so much fruitfulness, and you have that wisdom with you. That's your energy right now. Number 3, life path number 4, we have the 5 of Wands. So your energy is a little bit discontent. There's like a fire on the floor. These ladies are arguing. Even the cats seem to be a little bit upset at each other. And it doesn't seem like it's such a big deal that they've disbanded, but there are some disagreements. So it could be that you're working with someone and they're not seeing eye to eye with you. It could be that you're working on a project and it's just building pressure up for anyone involved, and that kind of pressure is causing people to be irritable. So just be really aware of how you communicate and how you interact with people during whatever it is that you're working on. If you have to work with people, try to be very, try to hold back on harsh words. Like if you have to express something, try to find a gentle way to express it, because it could create conflict for you. And that is the energy you're in. I am a 4 life path. I'm a 422. So this is also for me. We gotta try to communicate gently, communicate calmly, and make sure we put out the fires. Okay. So life path number 5, your energy is the 6 of Cups. So I think this has something to do with your past. It could have to do with your childhood, your past life. It's just something from the past is going to be really affecting you at this time, something from your youth. From looking at this card, it feels very gentle, positive. It doesn't feel like something that brought you pain from the past. It's something from your youth that brought you joy. Maybe you're returning to an old hobby, and by youth it could be like 3 years ago. It doesn't have to actually be when you were a kid. It could be an old hobby, an old practice, something that you once loved doing. It seems to be returning to you. And again, I'm just feeling this energy of flowering, of fertility, of blossoming, because we have so many flowers here. And this man is handing her a pot of flowers. And I just feel like it's something that you started. Maybe you took a break from, and you left it in the past, so to speak, but it's coming back and it's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment. Okay. So that's your energy life path number 5. Life path number 6, we have the 4 of Wands. Some of you are getting married. Some of you are just collaborating with really cool people. You're going to find stability. You're going to find joy. You're going to be celebrating. This is just a really, really positive energy for you, life path number 6. It's going to be something fun for you. Maybe you're just happy. Maybe you're just finding your days nicer and nicer as the sun gets brighter and brighter. But whatever it is, keep up this energy. It's very positive. And like I said, some of you will be committing yourselves. It could be committing to practice. It doesn't have to be marriage, but when I see the 4 of Wands, I often think of marriage. It could be that you're joining a coven. It could be that you are joining a gym. Like whatever it is, you're making some sort of commitment, and it's going to bring you a lot of joy. Okay. So life path number 7, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So for life path number 7, you are on a journey towards some sort of nice stability. You're at the very beginning of that journey, or sort of midway through it, not quite that far into it. So maybe you're not feeling as confident, but this is just a message that you can keep moving in the direction you're moving in. Keep going towards the thing that you're aiming for. Keep following your goals, stick to them, and you're going to take off. You're going to find success sooner than you might know, sooner than you might imagine. I shouldn't say sooner, because the pentacles tend to be a very slow energy, but it is going to happen. Okay. You're not quite there. You're not quite off the ground. I don't know if you can see, he's not fully gotten lift off just yet, but he has started, and he's happy and he's confident, and he believes that the next step is going to bring his broom into the sky. And that's what you have to do. Okay. So life path number 8, your energy is the 2 of Cups. So I think there's a partnership, a connection. It could be a romance. It could be a love thing. It could just be that you're making some sort of positive choice that's going to fulfill your heart. This is about following your passions. This is about doing something that feels very good to your emotions, like that puts you in a positive emotional state. And it could be a connection. Quite often with the Two of Cups, it's a connection between two people, connection between two hearts, two minds. It could be a connection between your own heart and mind, and just finding alignment and balance. But I am feeling some pretty good, strong connection, like romantic really energy from this particular card. These two people seem to be on a date, and it seems very positive, and the sun is just setting on them, and it's just the cats are sharing their fish. It's just a very giving, give and take, balanced energy. So that's the kind of energy you're in right now. Number 8. For life path number 9, we have the Magician. So this is the energy of a person who can do anything they want, a person with power and strength and knowledge, a person with access to all the tools available to them and the wisdom to use those tools. So your energy is pretty, you're going to be in control. You are in control. I mean, if you aren't at this very moment, this Beltane energy, the next couple of weeks that you're in through now and the next the solstice, you're probably going to be coming more and more into a boss-like position, more and more in control, just as like you're going to be stepping up, taking no crap, like just taking charge, doing what you need to do to reach your goals, and knowing like in your core that you're able to. So tap into that energy. If you're not feeling it just yet, try to tap into that boss energy, because that's what's surrounding you right now. Life path number 9. Life path number 11, we have the Knight of Cups. So you may be starting a new love, a new romance, moving towards something that makes you very joyful. There may be a little bit of fear in this. Maybe you're thinking, if I take this next step, am I going to get hurt? If I take this next step, what will I lose? If I take this next step, is it going to be just like the last time? So there's a little bit of fear underneath this excitement, but you are moving towards a new love or a new emotionally fulfilling thing, whatever that is. And you're hanging in there. You are not, like, the fear is there, but it is not overwhelming. It is not close to you. You're safe. You are safe. This is a good message that you are actually safe, despite how you may feel, to pursue love, to give love, to share love, to open yourself up, to allow yourself to be vulnerable, and to believe in the possibilities of something beautiful. And when I say love, it could be romantic, it could be friendship, it could be love of an activity, love of a job, love of a place, whatever it is, whatever resonates with you. But you're moving towards this thing that's going to bring you emotional fulfillment, and it's new and exciting, and it could be a little bit scary, but it's good for you, okay? And then last, but of course never ever least, my favorite, because it is my life path number 22. So we had 2 cards that needed to come out. We had Judgment and the Lover. So you are absolutely moving in the direction of commitment, of connection, of partnership. Even look at this. They're wearing the same outfit. They're wearing the same pants, different shoes, but the same green type of top and a witchy hat. It's practically the same. It's not exactly the same. But they're basically wearing the same outfit. So you, whoever you are moving towards just making a choice of the choice of your life, essentially. This could be a commitment, this could be marriage, this could be a romantic connection, as the Lovers quite often is. But the Lovers also represents a choice of some sort. It also represents business acumen. It also represents unknown knowledge, like wisdom, very deep wisdom. There's some mirroring here. There's some reflecting here. But you're being called towards this. You're being called towards this Lover's energy. You are being pulled. And I personally, yes, yes, I am. So you're being pulled towards this energy, and there's nothing you need to do but follow it, dance with it, enjoy it, and move along, because this is bringing you towards your highest good, towards your best good, towards this commitment, towards this positivity, towards this stability, towards making the right choice, whatever it is that resonates with you. You are already on that path. So you really just need to try to enjoy the journey and allow yourself to keep moving on that path. Trust your intuition, trust your soul, listen to music. A lot of us, a lot of messages are going to be coming through music specifically. A lot of messages are going to be coming through songs. And I love that this is here to close out our Beltane reading, because we have a fire. We have a fire, and it's the season of the fires, the bonfires, the Beltane fires. We have a fire. So you are right exactly where you're supposed to be right now, life path number 22. Just keep going, keep listening, listen to music, like I said. Allow yourself to be guided by the song that is in your spirit and in your soul, because you are exactly where you need to be, and keep moving in the direction you're moving in, and you're going to be so pleased with the outcome. So that was your reading, and that was, I believe, the end of our chat today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you always for your spiritual support, for just showing up, either in the group or in email, or if you take the Udemy course, or here for the Zoom chats. Thank you for showing up. Thank you so much for all of your love and all of your support. I do hope that these messages gave you something useful, something to help guide you over the next few weeks or month and a half or so, whenever the next solstice is, next Sabbath is. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate having this community and being able to share something with you. And I do hope that what I shared was beneficial for you in some way, of everything from start to finish. And I wish you all so very well. I wish you the most beautiful, blessed Beltane, and a happy, wonderful week. And I will speak to you again next Sunday. Please take care of yourselves, okay?